Before you smash a thumbs down, let's go ahead and talk about it. The Nvidia Shield TV is probably the best Android device that's out there right now. Super fast, good for gaming, great for streaming, including 4K content. Not only that, they provide constant updates, and they do have great customer service, which is very important. So if you run into issues with this device, you can contact Nvidia and get it addressed immediately. So we can all agree that it's the best device out there right now. The only drawback for the Nvidia Shield is the price. So I do receive a lot of questions about this. A lot of people looking for a decent box for streaming. The Nvidia Shield is slightly out of their budget. That brings the question, is the Nvidia Shield overkill if you're just using it for streaming? So the Shield comes in basically two configuration, guys. So there's a 16GB version and there's a 500GB version. So within the streaming community, most of you guys will get the 16GB version, then buy a hard drive, and then you can adapt that storage to give you more room. Whether you're using it for gaming or a Plague server, that's the most popular option. So within those three configurations, you're gonna pay $179 for the Shield and the remote, or you're gonna pay $199 for the Shield, remote, and controller, or when you step up to the Pro, you're gonna pay about $300. So a lot of people, that is not within their price range. They want to stay under $100. So I'm going to show you guys a couple boxes that I feel that can get the job done, that won't break the bank. Now, before we jump into these devices, I did post this poll on Twitter as well as YouTube, and let's take a look at some of the results so far. And feel free, guys, to jump over to my Twitter page or the community section of my YouTube channel, drop your vote, then drop a comment in the comment section of that poll. So let's first look at my Twitter page. So here's the question: if you're not into gaming, is the Nvidia Shield overkill if only used for streaming? So 53% of you guys say no, it's not overkill. 32% saying yes, it is overkill, and 15% is saying it's just a safe device, can't go wrong, might as well just get it just for peace of mind. Over to YouTube, and the results were very similar. So 44% said it's not overkill, 27% said yes, it is overkill, and 29% is saying it's a safe choice, gives me peace of mind, it's worth the money in my opinion. So when I posted that question, I expected those results. I know the Shield is very popular, it's worth every penny, but here are a couple devices that can get the stream to you. If you're into gaming, then Nvidia Shield is the way to go, but if you're just into streaming, these devices can get the job done as well. These devices are not in any particular order, just wanted to give you guys a couple options, and I'm sure there are a lot of devices still out there that I didn't mention, but please drop them in the comment section below, and that way we can have more to choose from. Now we'll be doing another video within the next week or so, just showing you guys my top 5 Android streaming devices for 2018. So let's take a look at some of these devices that can get the job done, that will not break the bank. I did manage to keep these under $90. Alright, so the first one is good old faithful. This is the Xiaomi Mi Box. This is a very popular streaming device. This is Android TV, of course, and this has the same interface launcher as the Nvidia Shield, guys. Now this one is very simple. It does have the voice function on the remote, and so you do have the Google Assistant, so you can ask it for anything, ask it to open apps, ask it to play application, and it works fine. As far as the device is very tiny, I own one of these and haven't had any issues with it. My only downside to the Mi Box is that it doesn't have an Ethernet port, but what you can do to get wired network on this is buy a USB to Ethernet adapter, and that way you can plug it in directly. But as far as issues, I haven't had any with this device. Mi Box is very popular, and 2 gigs of RAM, 8 gigs of internal storage, and it works pretty well, and right now I am running it on Wi-Fi. And you can see the price on the Mi Box is $84. So this one is the T95Z Plus. This one says it's from Yogala, which is just a rebrand. You can find different names under this, but as long as it's the T95Z Plus, you're good to go. This particular box is Android 7.1 S912 processor, 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of internal storage, and it does have dual band Wi-Fi at 2.4 as well as 5 gigahertz. Big plus on this one is the amount of RAM it has, and as well as the storage. For this price, it's a steal. In addition, they did throw in a wireless mini keyboard, which I think is a good option. So a box like this will be just fine for your streaming. It has plenty of power and it does have plenty storage for your apps and games. The next one we're looking at is a good old faithful. This is the Fire TV 2nd generation, and this one is currently discontinued, but just like it says here, it is a certified refurbished Fire TV, and the price on this is $84. And what sets this apart from the other Amazon devices, that this one actually has a USB port on the back, guys. So you do get the Amazon ecosystem, and you do have additional option. It also has a HDMI out, of course, but it also has a wired network connection. So this one is probably the best device that Amazon's put out up to date and a couple years old, but it's still on and kicking. It does have 4K, it is 2 gigs of RAM, 8 gigs of internal storage, and this is one of those boxes that if you see it on Amazon, just grab it because they don't last long. Last but not least, this is the Miku M8S Pro L. It's a mouthful, and this one is another great device. I will be reviewing this box within the next week or so, but this box is a beast. Now it does have the Google Assistant like we're used to on the Nvidia Shield. In addition, it does have an S912 processor, 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of internal storage, Bluetooth 4.1, and it does have dual band Wi-Fi at 2.4 as well as 5 gigahertz. Now you can see the price on this one is $66. Look like there's a sale right now, but that might fluctuate depending when you pick it up. So that's it for this video, guys. Just wanted to give you a couple options if the Nvidia Shield is out of your budget. Now, like I said, the Nvidia Shield is the best Android device out there right now. It does a lot streaming, the support that it has, and also does a lot for your games. But for anyone under budget that want to spend under $100, these are some good options for you. Now, I did manage to keep the devices under 90, so even better. Also, if you have any devices that you think are worth mentioning, drop them in the comment section below. That way we can help each other find that perfect device. As always, I will be leaving links in the description of this video, and definitely looking forward to your feedback. So remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up as always. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.